back at you here at 3 Point View, and we're here to talk about the new movie. I think it's like Ocean's 14, starring Sam Bradford, where he takes down the NFL in the biggest heist for 127, 124 million, give or take.
Couple bonuses.
Yeah. Tom
boned him, all right.
You know who that?
Is it roster bonuses or wheelchair bonuses? Like, I'm not sure which one it is.
He has a parking spot now in Arizona, and it's a handicap parking spot. Has his name right on it.
God. I think the biggest MVP of free agency so far is Tom Condon. His agent. Oh my God. Between him,
he does deserve a raise.
Between what that guy, like, he could just drop the mic. Here's his mic, right? Here's his pitch for anybody ever.
Sam Bradford.
Like, oh, you know what I mean? Because, like, the man doesn't even have two legs.
Right.
He literally signed a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. Like, what the hell is going on?
He's out there in a potato sack.
AJ McCarron's like, for one day, AJ McCarron was like all sought after. He's got his hot girl. Like, hey, babe, I'm getting $100 million, right? And within one day, he went from like champagne to Miller High Life in one day. The champagne of beers, because he's in cold ass Buffalo. He didn't get that much money.
Nope.
I would be like sitting there like, Sam Bradford just got $20
million guaranteed.
Sam Bradford got $20 million.
He's got a Sam Bradford voodoo doll with needles stuck in it.
Yeah.
Like it helps.
Die, Sam, die.
I cannot believe that Sam Bradford got that.
Well,
you know, Foles is thinking that's my money. Because Foles should have been in Arizona.
If he'd have been free,
he won a Super Bowl.
He'd have got something.
He's young. He's accurate.
I can't believe that the NFL is like allowing this. Like, this shit should be illegal with Sam Bradford. You know what I mean? Like, you are struggling. You're struggling to get a quarterback, and you're gonna go Sam Bradford. He's only gonna play a game for you, one game for you.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You give him $20 million, and you won't give the Honey Badger $7.
He might get and the Honey Badger.
You won't give him
that's
$7?
a complete slap in his face.
And then on top of it, you add Mike Glennon as his backup.
Oh my God!
Right? You add Glennon as his backup.
About Glennon's
Like, this is
there.
crazy. It's baffling. You don't give the Badgers $7 million, but you give Bradford 20, and you give Glennon like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? And that's a backup. And he's not even going to play. Bradford ain't even going to play. They're just giving him money.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, Mike Glennon looks like he would talk like Napoleon Dynamite or Butthead?
He does.
Like Sam would be like cool and stuff if like we got paid like $20 million a year.
Right.
Like, that'd be like so sweet. Maybe like we can play like the whole year between both of us. You know what I mean? Like
Combined.
Who the hell? Like $20 million. Here's the thing. Richard Sherman is young, right?
30.
Young, relatively young. Has Super Bowl rings, one of the best secondaries in NFL history. Ring. Been to the Super Bowl multiple times, right?
Yeah.
One of the best secondaries in NFL history.
Mm-hmm.
Own name, bang, commercials, blah, blah, blah. His contract is incentive-based after one injury, right? Meanwhile, Sam Bradford's being held together with duct tape and a piece of wire, and he's getting guaranteed money. 15. He don't even have to. He could get hit game 1. He still gets paid another $15 million.
Mm-hmm.
He don't even have to play.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
He's averaging more than $1 million per touchdown he has thrown in his career.
Sam Bradford is the biggest legal bank robber in the entire country.
You know what? I'm not even going to talk negative about him. I'm going to sit here and say I'm a fan. You know what?
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
In that regard,
that
yes.
boy's been getting paid for a long time. I want to be Sam Bradford. I really do. Just chalk it up, dude.
In that regard, yes. So you want amputee legs?
I don't even care for $134 million. You could cut my freaking left leg off. I'd be fine with it.
Okay, Pistorius.
He's in prison.
Whatever.
$134 million, a couple years.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's insane.
So they broke it down to like salary per year over career.
Yeah.
And like he's number one, like based on your whole career, because from the get go he was the last one of the stupid contracts.
He got like $55 million or $54 million right from the get go out of college, guaranteed.
And Philly gave him a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Not a beer.
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Probably about it until we're done with this
Well,
segment.
hold on a
We'll get
second.
more beers.
Here.
Oh, hell no. That's just been sitting under way too long.
There you go.
It's bottled.
It's cold.
It ain't cool.
Your roots are from West Virginia. That's right in there.
And West Lawn.
I just found out about West Virginia not that long ago.
You guys take shots of
you're truly
dishwater.
That's fucked up.
Filtered with a coffee filter.
What's not gonna ride on you?
He has missed 48 games. You know what that's equivalent of? 3 NFL seasons. 3 NFL seasons that he has missed. He's been in the league 8 years. Number 1 pick in 2010. Been in the league 8 years. This is his 8th year.
He had a good first
And
year.
he's missed 3 of them.
He had a good first
And
year.
how many of those 80 games has he been knocked out of?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
And he's come back or whatever. His agent had to negotiate a contract where his surgeon and his wheelchair had sideline credentials. Like for him to get that contract and guaranteed
Absolutely.
money. I mean, this is insane. You pay that guy that much money, and you could have had someone in the draft, or A.J. McCarron, or Case Keenum, or someone like that. But you chose Bradford and Glennon as your
somebody's
backup?
hoping that he's actually just going to stay healthy. That's
You
all
got,
it's
you
boiling
got
down to.
wheelchair-bound Bradford and Slenderman Glennon.
Glennon, I don't see why he's getting paid too much too. He's not even showing
Oh,
it.
he already got his money from Chicago.
He's not even showing it on the damn field. Like the thing about Bradford is he gives you just enough to see the talent right before he
and
does
you're like,
an IR.
oh my god, don't get injured.
He's
Don't
like
get
average,
injured, don't get
yeah.
He
injured.
averaged like the okay. His completion percentage was 72% that year in Minnesota.
He's good when he's on the field.
But it was like 5-yard passes. It was the biggest check down ever.
62% career completion
Right.
percentage. 6 yards. 6.6
6 yards,
to
yeah.
be exact for
Right.
yards per attempt. And he's got 101 touchdowns and 57 interceptions, 85 quarterback rating. Right?
The QBR is good.
Listen, but his record, his career record
What
is...
did Condon say? With the kind of heat, it's not the heat, it's the humidity. Whatever the
Right,
hell he said in
right.
Arizona, I feel like his arthritic condition. Like, what the hell
But
did
he was in
say?
a dump
Does he
in
have
Minnesota.
magic beans or some shit? Like, what the hell? What were they drinking?
I don't know.
In
The
Arizona.
guy can't scramble out of a sack.
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
It's like a snail back there.
Carson Palmer was injured for the last couple years of his stint in Arizona. I almost feel like they put themselves in the exact same position by signing Bradford.
And it's a nice place
They
to
did,
go.
really.
Like,
Oh, absolutely.
It's a big
Absolutely.
market.
it's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
a beautiful place.
But I don't know, man. Like,
I thought Kirk
number
Cousins
one
should have
pick.
went there.
I mean, I personally believe, and this is just my opinion. I know you don't agree, and you probably don't agree either.
Depends. Go
But
ahead.
Sam Darnold can be what Bradford was supposed to be if he stays healthy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
I say Sam Darnold could be what
He's
Bradford was
polished.
supposed to be, depending on where he goes.
But there's another aspect of it too, and not
Go
to
ahead.
get off topic about Bradford, but I don't like USC quarterbacks. Not a
No,
damn near
no,
nut of
none
one
of
of them.
Not a nan.
None of them.
Yeah, I mean,
Palmer-
I'm with you.
Palmer was okay.
I'll do receivers, running backs, and maybe a linebacker.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I don't want to touch anything else.
Palmer was okay.
Yeah.
He was probably the best,
coming
last
from
20
the
years
best.
coming out of there until Kimo von Hofflin ruined his knee in
Yeah.
Cincinnati in that playoff
Say that
game.
name again.
Kimo von Hofflin,
Chemo von Hop.
somewhere around
Say
there.
it 3 times real fast.
Kimo von Hofflin, Kimo von Hofflin, Kimo von Hofflin.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But-
I'd have to say, yeah.
Yeah.
USC does put up, and they seem like that, like that.
It's like
They're
drafting
the
a
safe
quarterback.
bet quarterback,
Yeah.
and what they're going to get you is a 500 or like 37.
What if
50 winning
What if the Jets move up to draft? Say Cleveland doesn't take Donald, and the
Right.
Jets move up just like they did with Sanchez and do all these picks just to get him, and then they draft Darnold and he's another butt fumbler.
Well, I mean, if they
It
go
wouldn't
by
surprise me.
history, and if they are listening to this, do not draft the USC quarterback, New York. Just take Baker Mayfield and call it a day and run with it.
You hear that? He's on the
Oh
Baker
my
train.
I'm just saying.
He's on the Baker train.
I'm just saying. I'm not on the Mayfield train.
Oh,
I just
you are
don't
a
like
little bit, a
Donald
little
and
bit.
Rosen and Jackson. I don't like all 3 of them. All 3 of them. You got, all right, Donald is an injury away from being Sam Bradford.
So your favorite.
Josh Rosen is far and beyond gotta be Jay Cutler, the next Jay Cutler, because he
way
just seems
nerdy.
like he just seems like
He looks like a nerd.
whiny, spoiled crybaby to me.
It's like
That's just
Malcolm
what
in
he
the
just
Middle
seems to
or
me.
something.
And then Lamar Jackson,
We know.
Josh Rosen, they said, does not hold his tongue for anything. But he's...
Yeah, and he's going to get punched in the mouth in the locker room.
Yeah, well...
That worked out for the Jets.
He's going to get that mustache slapped right off his face.
Luck's a rich kid, but at the same time, he's respectful.
Listen,
you know?
Darnold is the most polished quarterback with the eye, right? Rosen has the most arm talent, can make every throw. He was a prodigy coming out of high school. And Lamar Jackson is the best athlete out of all of them, right?
And I would argue Mayfield.
That's why I'm going.
Have the eye.
This is why I'm going Allen and Mayfield.
Who's the best leader?
Probably Baker Mayfield.
You damn skip.
When it came to stats, who had the best stats?
Mason Rudolph.
I think Baker Mayfield's completion.
Oh yeah. Baker Mayfield had the best total career stats in college. Yeah. Then it was Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, they both.
And I'm going to say here, and I don't say this very often, but I like the Mason Rudolph.
Here's a big glaring.
I think he's going to sleep.
Here's a big glaring fact. Where the conference they played in the Pac-10, it wasn't that good. I could see SEC and all that blah blah, and you're playing against secondary. It's all like Big Ten, Ohio State secondary. Basically, like every year they're just like, well, our secondary is going to get rebuilt because it just all went to the NFL draft. So both these guys didn't have like video game numbers, jump off the chart, Mason Rudolph, Baker Mayfield numbers in a weak ass conference. They don't even have it. Like I'm just saying, like Big Ten always gets their lumps against them, and SEC always gets anointed as the number one. But these guys weren't ripping it up.
The Pac-12 has always been known for speed. I mean, that's where the USC, that's where they come
right.
So they're not receiver.
I mean, the SEC
Big Ten is known
for speed too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and they're also known for tough defenses.
The Big Ten is known for smash
Big
mouth.
Ten is smash mouth. You know, that's that. Right. You're always going to find a good running back there.
So let's bring it back to Bradford.
Yeah.
When it's all said and done, what's going to be his legacy? Is Arizona his last stop? Or is he going to get another Hamburglar deal?
Dude, Arizona is not going to be his last stop. No. He's going to get injured.
Okay, what
game? Either
game?
First or second year.
What's the over-under on how many games he starts this year? I'm going to put it at 8.
Who's Arizona's new coach?
I say under.
Under 8?
I say he starts 7 games.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say he starts 15 games.
15?
Yep.
This dude hasn't played a full season.
I know, and here it's got to happen eventually. It has to. It has to.
Okay.
Or his career is done.
Name a quarterback.
How many more times can you go through this?
Who has come back after injury after injury after injury, and then finally stopped getting injured.
Oh shit!
And played.
I don't know if a quarterback has been injured as much as Bradford at this point. Like I can't think of a guy who's hung on this long.
I seen Bradford
so many injuries.
Send out a quote today that my knee isn't an issue. Really? Your knee is an issue?
It's been an issue for a long time.
It's been an issue since 2009 when you got injured.
Yeah.
And it's still an issue. Yeah. And it's always going to be an issue until you play 2 full seasons straight. It's always going to be an issue. So until then, don't say dumbass shit like that because you are pulling up, like you said, to your parking spot with a handicap sticker.
I agree. I do agree. I just feel like there has to come a time where he
gets the best spots at the grocery store.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
And, hey, hold on. This is another thing. Brock, we were talking the other day on the phone, and you're like, is Sam Bradford going to be the first quarterback ever to play on a Segway? Oh, I thought it was great.
All right, so we want some comments from you guys about Sam Bradford and how he's cashing out. And we'll be right back at you at 3 Point View. Don't forget to check us out on Twitter, Instagram, AMFM 24/7, Roku TV, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll be right back.
iHeartRadio, quite a bit.